So I was talking to this guy yesterday. We just have a nice, polite conversation, you know. We both like dogs. He has children. Like, we're just vibing. He likes the gym. We're just having a nice conversation. And he's like, I'd like to take you out sometime for a drink. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't drink alcohol, but, I'm not opposed to going out and, seeing what's up. Anyway, so we were speaking back and forth for about 3 hours. Tell me why, after this beautiful conversation, this guy then turned it into sexual, conversation. Why? I literally don't even know you. We haven't even hung out. We haven't even FaceTimed. And you think it's appropriate to now come and talk to me about things when I've literally given you no indication that that's what I'm looking for, that's what I'm interested in talking. Do I even come across like that? Are you crazy? So, I'm not a complete bitch. So when he said it, I kind of ignored it. And then, I guess because I ignored it, he then elaborated, which just made it so much worse. So I was very honest and I said, look, I don't even know you. We've only just started speaking and you've already turned the conversation sexual, which for me is just a no. So, see you later kind of thing. And of course, as soon as he started typing, I blocked him mid-type.
Evening all. Let me get straight in on this one. What we have here is wonderful YouTuber, Allure, simply stating what happened on this, where she met this guy. Obviously, from what it sounds like, met this guy, talking casually. Seemed to have got on very well. Obviously, then, he's talking to her very well. He's just chatting to her. She's responding positively. All's good in the hood. Obviously, they take it to the phone, I take it, after departing, talking on the phone. And it seems the conversation went very well. Very well, in fact, whatever they were talking about. It went on for 3 hours. So good. That's good positive. However, she's saying that the conversation took a turn when the man started making sexual innuendos, as it says in her video. So lo and behold, she's like, what is this? I've given no indication that is what I'm on. Where does this come from? So obviously he's made some sexual innuendos. She's tried to, be polite and, like she said, I'm not a bitch. She tries to play off. And obviously, he's tried to text her, maybe to explain or maybe say some more sexual stuff. And she just blocked him off from there. Blocked him off mid-text. Now, yeah, and I've seen some of the comments as well. I've made a few on her page. We'll go into that in a minute. Right, let me tell you where it went wrong. Right, wonderful. Talking for 3 hours, that's good. Chatting well. He's seen her, she's seen him. Talking whatever about this and that, I presume. They're both like dogs. Maybe they're talking about Labradors and, Labradors and Great Danes and whatever it is, and talking about life in general. That's fine, okay? And for 3 hours on the phone, that's a good level for, we're talking, there's different levels of approach here for different kinds of women. And from what I can see with her, from what I'm eliciting of her energy, her vibe, things like that. Yeah, that's good. 3 hours on the phone, that's good. But I think what he's done is he's overplayed his hand, because obviously he likes what he's seen. He's spoken to her. He's thought, right, let me take it there now. Let me edge out a bit, yeah? But he edged out too far. Yeah, he took it too far. He made it sexual too early. He's talking to her safe, whatever. That's good. But he's jumped into the water. He's jumped into the deep end. Let me put it out there. And he's probably thrown something quite heavy, something very heavy of a sexual nature, which has put her off. Her being polite and nice, like she said, she played it off a bit. He came again with that. Then she checked him a bit. Then from there, he might have just self-destructed, and she just blocked him off, whatever. And yeah, right, that all makes sense. So in this situation, what he should have done, 3 hours, just left it there. Go about your business, And even if you like her, you can't chase her down like that, because you ruin the vibe. Even if she doesn't know you're on her. You see? So now, like, one of the comments said, and I'll go to the comments in a minute, but one of the comments did say, oh, well, he did that because he spoke to you for 3 hours. Hold on a minute, mate. She ain't going to chat to you again. Think about it. And if he does you again, it's going to look awkward now. Because he hasn't got some men, very few, have got the ability to turn that back round. He hasn't got that. The fact you jumped in there 3 hours, after 3 hours of conversation and blew yourself up tells me you haven't got the what we call screw back. It's a pool table term. When you hit the ball and it kind of rolls back a bit. He hasn't got the screw back to pull her back in. And to be honest, I mean, this is what she's seeing. She's seen him, whatever, spoke 3 hours, they spoke for 3 hours, both got children, whatever it is. It's all good, chatting normally. But he's made it sexual, and I think he's done that to, this is why he's really done that, okay? He's done that so she knows it's that sexual thing. Because they're talking and blah, 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 blah. He's done that to show it's about that I'm on you about that. But that's not how to do it, okay? That's not how to do it. So let me just go into the Facebook comments quickly. Look at some of these Facebook comments. Sorry. TikTok comments, forgive me. Okay, yes, TikTok. Okay, let's get into it. Using my phone, not the screen this time, so yeah, forgive me if there's a slight delay. Here's a good one. Buddy testing the waters way too soon. Block mid-type is elite. Exactly. Yeah, man, like I said, we tried to shut the deal down too soon. But no. And if anything, I'd have done that in person. So he tried to gauge the situation, but did it wrongly. Okay? Tried to gauge it, gauged it in person. Okay, yeah, fine. Spoke well on the phone, but nah, he closed it wrongly. Okay? That's not what I'd have done. Especially with a woman that, you're talking well with, and, she looks good, and it's all good. Okay? Do you not understand this is all men? We just put on an act, but that's what we want, especially when they already have children. Yes and no. Again, I can only be brutally honest. No, because if the woman is, let's say, stunning, she's your type, you get on well, you talk good, it's all good, you will want more than just the physical. You will want more than just the physical. Okay, so a man who touches all, if she touches all bases, a man would want more than that, even if she has children. And let's not consider the kid's age. For example, if she has a child, and say the son is 14, 15, 16, then yeah, she will be worth the long-term investment. Because if you're together for let's say, okay, let me break it down. Certain women I know that have children, they look good, smell nice, look perfect, we get on, blah, blah, blah. I know, even if they have children and the kids of 13, 14, 15, 16, 5 years in is more or less was going to be a warm-up, okay? So, for certain women, you know where it's going. So, yeah, a woman with one child who's still in shape, looks good, is a feasible investment in my eyes, okay? Because let's not forget, women 35 plus upwards that look good, blah, blah, blah. It'd be very hard to find those without children, okay? Let's keep it real. But is that all we want? No. Depends. In this case, I think this is what he saw her all to be. So he did one or two things. Either he saw her all to be is just that, a bang, dare I say it. I'm being straight, right? Or he thought, okay, we got on well talking wise, we got on well, she talks well, Let me take it there. Okay, that's what's happened there, okay? All right, next comment. It's a straight block from me when that happens. I don't even reply. Yep. Another similar comment after that is they can't help themselves but take it as a gift. He's letting you know what his true point and purpose and goals are. Imagine if you drank. Exactly. That's how they see it. Women don't see it the same as you see it. I keep telling people this. So when he does that, it's a straight block. Another comment, quickest way to lose interest. Exactly. Girl, and she said the same thing. Same, instant ick. Exactly. They see you talking like that, yeah, as a turn off and a block. And that's lesson one. That's not even lesson one. That's not even GCSE. That's 11 plus. Women tell you I want a man to be straight and blatant, but the reality is the moment you do that, she's out. Because A, there's no challenge, and B, when you're at advanced level in this, you'll know how the mind works. Okay, so that's it. And like the girl rightly says, imagine if you drank. So imagine if you went there. She's saying that's a lyric. Imagine if you went there. She's saying, rah, bumba. So no, and technically speaking, she's right. From a woman's point of view, I gotta say the truth. From their point of view, she's right. So you man gotta just wisen up, or you may have to learn codes. Yeah, again, always takes a turn, hun, all the time. It's so jarring. It's just they can't help themselves. Exactly. That's how you mans look, for goodness sake. And there's a remedy for that, but I'm not going to say that here and now. But yeah, and that's it. Another comment. RGL, you give off that energy. From what I'm seeing here, no, I wouldn't say she does. I wouldn't say she does. Not at this level. And if he thinks that, then obviously he's blowing himself out as well. If you and a woman looks okay, it looks good, and you're talking well, then there's no need to shut it down so soon, because you don't know. So some women have more than just sex to offer. So I don't know about that one. There's a few good comments here. Let me find something different. Okay. The reality is women want it as much as men, but it's all about the process. Yeah, it's a process. Actually, it's a process. Even if it's someone who you think is easy or something like that, you still need to follow certain protocols and processes. So there is a process. That's what most men do once the conversation goes well, fed up of it. Yeah, from a woman's point of view, yeah. Because it's like the man's ruined the moment, ruined the vibe, And it is what it is. Okay, one more for the road, and that'll be it. Because that's where he's coming from. It's not all a fault of your own at all. We are all products of our environment. True. That is the environment he's used to. True again. He's not compatible with yours. If you couldn't compromise his, okay, fair enough. Good to set your expectation off from the start. Respect. Yes. It's good to set the bar from the start. And technically speaking, you gave him a second chance. When he started coming off with that, you dropped back a bit, dropped into midfield, gave him a chance to remedy that. He continued down the same vein of thought, and that's what corrupted it. If he'd realised, hold on, I've tested the waters, she's not feeling it like that, he should have either of bailed out gracefully and just left it where it was, and has kept it smooth and just bailed out, or kept the friendship going, but on a less mucky and smutty level. Okay, and that's it really. Okay, yeah, shooter's got to shoot. I'm not mad. This is her. I'm not mad. Getty shot and missed. Exactly. Similar to the comment I made earlier on there. But anyway, yeah, that's it. And yeah. Oh, this is a good one. I'm enjoying this. This is a good comment. I think it's by someone called I Hate Ben. Tell you why, but you're not going to like the answer. During that conversation, he figured out that you're not actually someone that he would like to know or be in with long term. So he thought, fuck it, let's just see if I can get some puss. Yeah, I said that earlier. Yeah, that's what I said. Basically, the conversation went well to you, but at the same time he thought, hold on, yeah, maybe he spoke 3 hours on the phone, so he's invested, yeah? I think it's partly that, but I think at the same time, which is very important, he probably tried to put the sexual angle on it. That's what he's done. I partly agree with that, but I think what he's done is, okay, we've got on well, it's all good. Let me throw this in there. So it gives him an entry for the sax to happen. Okay, being real. Keeping it real. That's what that's about. All right then. Massive big up to Allure there. That's a very, listen, woman just telling how it is. Woman being straight. That's a good video. Good video, and a good video for me to respond to. All right then, later. Big up now. All right then, later.